Hello viewers. The untimely demise of Ajit Pawar, Maharashtra's Deputy Chief Minister, who was also the President of Nationalist Congress Party, has thrown the state in political turmoil. The absence of Ajit Pawar can potentially alter the political landscape as well as equations in the very important state of Maharashtra. Today we'll try and understand how. I'm Aditi Tandon, joining you from the Tribune in New Delhi. Welcome. So we all know the story so far, that on Wednesday morning, Ajit Pawar, along with 4 other people, died when the plane in which they were travelling from Mumbai to Pune crashed in Baramati, just 100 kilometers from Pune. Ajit Pawar was travelling to Pune basically to campaign for the upcoming February 5 Zilla Parishad and Panchayat elections in the state of Maharashtra. So what has happened now is that after the demise of Ajit Pawar, there is a complete political vacuum in the Nationalist Congress Party. Now, every party worth the salt understands that vacuums are not good for politics. So what we have seen so far is, since the demise of Ajit Pawar, that the senior leadership of the party, basically led by Praful Patel, who is the working president of the NCP, have gone and met Sunetra Pawar. She is the wife of late Ajit Pawar, and they've been urging her to basically fill the void that has been left by the departure of the late leader. Now the ball is in Sunetra Pawar's court. There are 2 possible scenarios that can emerge from where the NCP stands today. The first scenario is that Sunetra Pawar, who is currently an MP in the Rajya Sabha, agrees to the advice of all her colleagues. She contests the bypoll from Baramati, which was represented by her late husband in Maharashtra Assembly, and becomes the replacement of Ajit Pawar in the Devendra Fadnavis-led BJP government, the NDA government, where we all know that Ajit Pawar was the finance minister. He was also handling many other important portfolios such as mines. He was also handling sports, as well as he was handling excise. So all major portfolios were being handled by him, and that was the situation. So she replaces Ajit Pawar. That's scenario number 1. That means the status quo will continue. But in the first scenario, we all will have to remember the turn of events that had taken place in July of 2023. We will all recall that in that particular year and month, Ajit Pawar had basically broken away from his uncle Sharad Pawar, the Maratha strongman, who had founded the NCP after he left the Congress years ago, after he had a tiff with Sonia Gandhi at that time. So this was a very major tectonic shift in the Maratha politics of the state of Maharashtra. Ajit Pawar had left Sharad Pawar, broken away from him, formed his own faction of the NCP. They even won the original symbol of the NCP and became a part of the Fadnavis-led BJP government. Later on, last year, when the Lok Sabha elections happened and then the assembly elections happened in Maharashtra, Ajit Pawar's NCP faction contested as part of the NDA. We all know that the state elections were swept by the NDA, and today Devendra Fadnavis is the chief minister. Ajit Pawar was deputy chief minister, along with Eknath Shinde, who was also the deputy chief minister. So that was the equation so far. Now the second scenario can also develop should Sunetra Pawar have a rethink over what some of her advisors are telling her. There is a buzz in political circles both in Maharashtra as well as in Delhi in the centre that Ajit Pawar was privately in talks with his uncle Sharad Pawar to explore basically the possibilities of a reunion between the 2 factions of the party. It is said that they had held several rounds of private talks. Nothing was made official, of course, because the close confidants of Sharad Pawar and Ajit Pawar both tell us that the decision was to be made only after the results of the Zilla Parishad elections, for which unfortunately Ajit Pawar had gone to campaign and he met with this tragic accident, throwing all the plans haywire. So in the second scenario, all eyes are now currently on Sharad Pawar, who's the Maratha strongman and basically the patriarch of the Nationalist Congress Party, the founder. Everybody looks up to him, although, he performed very badly, his faction performed very badly in the last year's assembly elections. But Sharad Pawar is basically the key force that can make a difference going forward, provided there is a larger agreement within the cadres of the NCP to basically reunite. Reunion is not an impossibility, simply because if we look at the events even after the breakaway between Sharad Pawar and Ajit Pawar, the 2 had maintained very cordial social ties. They were meeting each other in family functions. We saw the bonhomie between Ajit Pawar and his cousin Supriya Sule. Even though Supriya Sule had actually defeated Sunetra Pawar, the wife of Ajit, from the Lok Sabha election in Baramati. Baramati is basically considered to be the pocket borough of the Sharad Pawar family as well as Ajit Pawar. And now the way forward for the NCP will emerge from this very flux situation where Sharad Pawar and Sunetra Pawar hold the key to the future. So we will closely watch the developments as they happen. Immediately what we know is that since Ajit Pawar has died and he was about to present his record 12th budget in February, Devendra Fadnavis, the Chief Minister, has stepped in and he will himself handle the finance portfolio till any future formal arrangement appears on the horizon, and we will have Chief Minister Fadnavis present the budget in the Maharashtra Assembly next month in the absence of Ajit Pawar. Meanwhile, the other side to be watched is the political side, and we have to see whether the NCP family that had been, disunited because of the breakaway in July 2023, whether they can reunite in grief after the departure of Ajit Pawar. So all eyes are on the NCP family and particularly on Sunetra Pawar, the wife of Ajit, and Sharad Pawar, the uncle of the late reader. We will keep you posted with all future developments. Thank you for joining.